Hi, my name is Toby Red, and I'm actually going to teach you how to make the perfect Red Lobster biscuit at home. What you're going to need is the simple ingredients of biscuit. You only need 2 cups to make around 8 biscuits, so you don't need such a big box. You're going to need cheddar cheese. You're going to need grated cheddar cheese, or you can grate it yourself. You're going to need some butter. You're going to need some garlic salt, something to melt the butter in, and then you're going to need a pan, and preferably something that doesn't stick to the pan, so you're going to need some kind of non-stick grease or something to put on the pan. And also a measuring cup, because everything's going to be measured out. What we're going to do is we're going to make 8 biscuits today, and this is basically like if you have a dinner, lunch, or something like that, or you just want a snack, you can make these up pretty quick. Putting it together only takes a few minutes, and then baking them only takes anywhere from 6 to 8 minutes. So, and if you can't follow me here, you can actually look on foodnetwork.com, and they have actually ingredients to make the actual Red Lobster biscuits. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a pan together, we're going to get our biscuit, and we'll start making. First of all, you're going to need is 2 cups of biscuit. And before you get started mixing and everything, go ahead and preheat your oven. Your oven's going to want to be preheated to 425, and you can actually cook how many ever racks you have in there. You can put as many biscuits in there. So you're going to take 2 cups of biscuit, put it in your mixing pan. You're going to take 3/4 cup of water. So you have 3/4 cup of water, and you want to take and have your cheddar cheese, and you want to do about 1 cup to every mixture that you make. What you want to do is you actually want to grease up your hand first, because this is actually pretty sticky. So once you start mixing it with your hands, and you don't want to use a blender, and I'll tell you here in just a minute why. And what you do is we're going to put the 3/4 cup of water into 2 cups of biscuit, and we're going to make 1 cup of cheddar cheese grated. And usually what I'll do is I'll just kind of grab like a little handful and just throw that in there. Well, first of all, we'll take the pan and we'll actually grease it as well. And that way you're kind of prepared once you actually have the biscuits mixed. And you'll start mixing. You're going to take it and just kind of gather all the dry biscuit, and you want to get it wet. You want to kind of have a consistency of peanut butter. So you don't want to take a blender, because basically these aren't like, real soft biscuits. They're kind of hard and kind of rough put together. So that's about your consistency that you're going to have. You're not looking at a smooth cake batter or anything like that. And what we're going to do is we'll take them, place them out about 2 inches apart from each other onto a pan. So you want to grab just a little bit at a time. And like I said, you want to make it kind of rough, so when you do it, you kind of want, a little, it's not like you patted it down and made it into a perfect round roll, but you make it into just a kind of a drop biscuit. We're going to do 8 of them. We have the oven preheated. We're going to take and once you do this, you get your 8 biscuits together. You can actually start on making the sauce that's going to go on top of it. So, and that's just a combination of butter and a combination of garlic salt. You can use any type of garlic salt you want, but you might want to use something that has a little oregano in it, and that kind of gives it a little color to it, as a matter of fact, and not just that, but flavor as well. Wash your hands off. Make sure you wash your hands before you prepare this as well. So my hands are already clean. So this is pretty much what it looks like. You're just going to have 8 of them kind of around 1 inch, 2 inches apart from each other. And have your oven preheated at 425. And what you want to do is, before you throw them in, go ahead and kind of get your mixture together. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take a little bit of butter. It doesn't have to be a lot of butter. And we'll take just like a spoonful of butter, we'll place it in the bowl, and then what we'll do is we'll take some garlic. You can take garlic salt, you can take garlic cloves, you can do anything you want, put them together. And a little oregano. We're going to take that, put it in the microwave. You put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds. You'll run that. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and place these in the oven. Once this is completed, once the biscuits come out, you'll take the garlic butter and you can just kind of douse over top of them, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm going to put these in the oven. And actually, I already have some prepared, so this is pretty much what they look like when they come out. You'll see they're kind of loose on the pan, they're still hot. And then what we'll do is we'll take the garlic butter, and the garlic butter should be nice and mixed together. You'll see the garlic and everything in it. So, and then you take that and you'll just kind of toss it across the top of them. So it's kind of a real simple thing to make. These actually go in the oven. You want to cook them for around 6 to 8 minutes, but kind of keep an eye on them, because you'll notice as you keep making them, sometimes you want them a little bit browner than the other ones, and then sometimes you just kind of want them kind of actually come out kind of doughy actually. So, but they always come out crisp. So, and what you have is you have a little bit, the biscuit with a little bit of butter over top of it, and then give these time to settle. And actually, if they're hot, they will settle pretty good. It's on Red Lobster, redlobster.com actually, it says that they serve over 385 million of these biscuits a year. And they're actually known as Cheddar Bay biscuits. And every one's made from scratch at Red Lobster. And they make them fresh every 15 minutes. So as you notice, we would stop by and pick up a dozen of Red Lobster biscuits, and they're fairly cheap when you buy them there, but a lot of times they don't have them immediately. So this is something easy, that you can actually come home and make with a meal. And I think everybody has liked them so far, and I actually believe that they're one of the best any kind of bread that you can serve with it. Calorie-wise, they're a little bit high in calorie. I would eat them every day, but it's something that is actually a pretty good treat. So if you, like I said, if you would like to find out more about it and how to make it, foodnetwork.com. Or you can just review this video again. All right, thank you.